Hi, and welcome back. It's a great day to be a child of God, a great day to give thanks to Him for giving us reasons to rejoice. Yes, even today, when we're studying Philippians chapter 3, verse 20. But our citizenship is in heaven, and we eagerly await a Savior from there, the Lord Jesus Christ. Those are a great encouragement for us, especially on the heels of the previous verse. The warnings about don't be like those people. Don't focus on yourself as your God. Don't worship your stomach. And certainly don't set your mind on earthly things. The direct comparison here is a person whose mind is not on earthly things, at least not ultimately and totally absorbed and focused and obsessed with stuff in this world that is constantly crumbling and being stolen and getting sick and falling apart. A person who's obsessed with those things is always going to be disappointed. But our citizenship, Christians, have something better than that. Jesus is the one who laid the pattern for us when he taught us to store up treasures where moth and rust don't destroy, or where thieves don't break in and steal. Where our treasure is, there our hearts will be also. And then he proceeded to show us exactly what he meant. He laid down his own life for us so that we could have citizenship in heaven. Now that word citizenship is a loaded one. You can think of all the things that we can talk about in a Bible study when we're talking about our citizenship. That's really kind of beside the point here. It's true that Philippi was a kind of a retirement colony for soldiers, so they had the Roman citizenship, many of them, that was craved throughout the whole empire. And it also had a special prominent place where if you were a citizen in Rome and you lived in Philippi, it was considered like an extension of Rome. It was like you were in the capital city. But that's kind of a modern concept that we don't need to put back in there. Are you a citizen or are you an illegal alien or something like that? That's not what this verse is even talking about. The point of this verse is, where is your focus? And the word that is translated here it's not used anywhere else in the New Testament. In its other uses in Greek writings, it never, well, I shouldn't say never, but rarely had the actual meaning of a citizenship. It had to do with your political activity. It had to do with where you were focused on your politics. And it's actually less about the location and more about the actions that you take part in. Which causes do you uphold? What parties do you belong to? What this word is talking about is, what kind of political activity are you concerned with? There are some news cycles that really matter to you, and some you go, that's just kind of a silly fight they're having. What political activity are Christians all involved with? All of us, all around the world, of different nationalities, of different immigration statuses, of different ages. All of us are concerned with the political activity of being in heaven. See, that's not where you think this verse is going. It's dropping a political word, but it's talking about focus on the ruling activity that's going on, that you'll get to enjoy someday in heaven. And our citizenship, our political activity of being involved with the news cycle of heaven, of looking forward to it, of thinking about those heavenly mansions and streets that Jesus is preparing for us, of the people who are already there, and rejoicing at how well they're doing right now in comparison to us. It is already there. Our activity, our mindset, our focus is already on the kind of rule that Jesus has over us, and the kind of heavenly citizenship we're going to enjoy forever. So don't let this one throw you for a loop and think that it's instructing your politics. Other than this fact, your politics are ultimately in heaven. That's the most important kind of politics and political activity you can have as a Christian, as a human being. Anything else is going to kind of come and go and fade, and other parties will rise and fall. What you need to have certain in your life, certain at a time like this, definitely, is knowing that you have a Savior there, and that He's coming back. It could be today, and it could be next week, or it could be after you're already dead and in heaven, that He decides to call an end to this world. But we stretch out, we wait, we look forward to that Savior who's going to be there, and we call Him Jesus. We call Him Christ, the Anointed One. And as chapter 2 pointed out, we call Him Lord. Eventually everyone will call Him Lord, and they'll say, you have all the politics, you have all the chips, you have all the power. For now, we Christians are the ones who call Him our Lord. And we worship Him, and we follow Him. And what He says goes. That's the kind of politics that we have. I enjoy thinking about this verse today. I'm not sure what will be in the news cycle here, but you know that the most important politics that you can be involved with and be thinking about today are those that are in heaven. Look forward to that, enjoy that, give thanks for it. And until next time, God keep you safe and focused on the kingdom of heaven that you are already a part of.